I love how
I fucked the man
excited we are.
behind the
Okay,
slaughter.
I recorded.
I fucked that girl
Oh, you're
behind the
recording?
man.
Okay. Alan, I've seen your video. Shut up. Hey, 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 hey,
Hey, what's up?
hey. Listen to me.
Hi.
Listen to me. I
Huh?
watched your little video about the FNAF lore, and I think it is very undetailed. And I think we should go deeper into the lore.
Oh, oh, you want to expand on my thoughts? See, I
Uh
did
huh.
skim over it. I skimmed over the lore some, because I didn't want to make a 5 day length episode.
Okay, I get that. But here's a little fun fact. I own a book from the Fazbear Fright series that is an official novel created with Scott Cawthon, and it is lightly connected to the lore and has its unique lore of its own.
Oh.
I am going to go ape shit with the FNAF lore.
You think you can beat me in the FNAF lore arena?
Yeah, do you want to hear about the first short novel in the book?
You know what? Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay, so this kid named Oswald, and he lives with an everyday white picket family. You know, he has a white mom, he has a white dad. The mom works more than the dad,
White
though.
people. Huh?
Shut up. We're okay sometimes. But besides that,
White people. Uh-huh. Continue.
okay, so basically, um,
You
he's in the
can.
middle of summer and he just moved to this new town. And so he doesn't have a lot of friends. So whenever his dad has to go work at the snack store or snack shack, whatever they called it, I forget already. But whenever his dad has to go work, he gets dropped off at the library and he reads manga. He reads his own series, right?
Yep.
And then his dad gives him $3.50 to go get a slice of cheese pizza and a soda down at Jeff's Pizza. Now, the
I'm
setting
in.
of Jeff's Pizza has an empty stage, shadows from a lightly overpainted mural, and a ball pit that is dusty and roped off. So after going into the library and Jeff's Pizza day after day after day after day, he gets bored. And when he got bored, he decided, you know what? I think I'm gonna play a prank on my dad. I'm gonna hide in the ball pit and wait for him to find me. So maybe once in his life he'll make an effort out of something. So he goes and hides in the ball pit. And when he gets in the ball pit, he can just feel all the dust and the balls just roaming around, barely giving him room to breathe. And the
Balls, you
dust
say.
makes him sneeze. So whenever he sneezes 3 times, each one becoming louder, he thinks, someone's had to hurt me by now. Maybe I should just get out. And when he gets out, he can hear the laughs of children, the sounds of arcade machines. He looks around. He's not in Jeff's Pizza anymore. So he looks around and he sees walls lined up with arcade cabinets, a prize counter, a stage filled with a brown bear, a blue Bonnie with a red bow. I said a blue Bonnie, damn it, a blue bunny with the with the red bow, and
Yo, I
a,
feel like you
a
have some.
bird and a bird girl.
I feel like your facts should be checked.
No, because he sees Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica,
Does
and
he see the
he meet.
fastballs?
You know what? How about you suck my fastballs, Alan? Let me finish my story.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you don't have to suck my fastballs, but okay. So basically, he roams around this Freddy Fazbear's Pizza he's now in, and
Fastballs.
he finds these two people. Their names are Mike and Chip. And Mike and Chip become pretty good friends with Oswald. And at the end of the day, when they say their goodbyes, he hops back in the ball pit and he pops out back where it's like time traveling in Avengers Endgame. As soon as you pop out, you pop. As soon as you pop in, you pop back out. Because not any time has passed since he went in that ball pit the first time. So he keeps doing it over and over. But every time he goes into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, he sees this yellow bunny. And he thinks, is that an animatronic or is that somebody in a suit? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's very creepy. Because it always stand in the corner or it always just walk around mindlessly. So one day, whenever he decided to go back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which I forgot to say is in 1985, the year, when he goes back into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, boom, running, screaming, crying, mothers carrying children out of the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, police sirens, everyone running everywhere. So he thinks to himself, I should check this out. It's only 1985. I'm not born yet, so you really can't kill anyone who hasn't existed yet, can you? So he follows the yellow rabbit as he heads the other direction when he sees him. And the yellow rabbit goes down a employees only door that leads into a dark corridor. He follows the rabbit out of curiosity. And the rabbit just keeps walking until it reaches a door called the birthday room. And when the rabbit opens the birthday door and edges him on, he's like, and the bunny with its unhuman-like stare and its unchanging grin just keeps waving its hand like, come on, not saying a word, just trying to bring him into the room. And Oswald's curiosity just gets the best of him. Oswald walks in the room, and along the wall are 12 children wearing Freddy Fazbear birthday hats, all lined up against the wall in a sitting position, murdered, killed, dead.
Limo L.
He turns around to the yellow bunny. Did you really just say imagine L?
I said limo.
Oh, I just said imagine L. Anyways, so once he turns around, the yellow bunny costume, the yellow bunny in general, just lunges at him. Oswald makes a run for it. And as he gets closer to that ball pit, as he's running down that corridor, he feels the yellow bunny running behind him, just running, and he can feel the fuzzy paws of that animatronic almost touching his back. And he hops in the ball pit head first and quickly counts to 100 as quick as he can. And when he gets back, everything's back to normal. But instead, some time has passed somehow. His dad's standing there angry, and the owner of the restaurant is just confused on why he was in the ball pit. So the store owner goes back behind the counter, and his dad comes in, grabs him out of the ball pit, kind of angry at him because, he was technically hiding in a ball pit. But then all of a sudden, a pair of yellow arms jumps out of the ball pit and grabs his dad by the arm and pulls the dad underneath. The dad kicking and screaming for help. Oswald is traumatized as the yellow bunny emerges from the ball pit. Its unhumanly stare and unchanging grin just looking at him, grabs him by the arm and pulls him out of the restaurant. And all the pizza store owner can say is, have a good day, come back again. Like it was normal. It's not normal. This isn't my dad, as he says. I'm not reading this from a book. Okay. So they go back home, and he tries to get out of the car though, because apparently, I don't know how this is physically possible, but this motherfucker knows how to drive. He just knew how to drive.
Just like my car.
Like he went from 1985 to whatever year and just knew how to drive a modern car. Knew what red lights, knew how to get to Oswald's neighborhood, knew how to get to his house. He knew everything. And
Because he was
everything.
his dad.
Oswald. So they get home, and the yellow rabbit tears the keys, tears Oswald's house key off of his neck, and unlocks the door and goes inside. His cat Jinx rounds the corner and looks at the yellow bunny, arches his back, puffs its tail, and hisses like Oswald's never heard before. Oswald knew that something was bad if he thought the cat thought it was bad, because he has a genuinely friendly cat. The cat ran away and hid somewhere. So, as the bunny was standing in front of the door with it locked, Oswald just tries to play it off normal and says, I'm just going to go to my room. Not going to try and run. Just going to go to my room. He quickly walks away, gets to his room, shuts the door, and locks it. He texts his mom as quick as he could. Mom, help, come home, something's wrong with Dad. Because he knew if he called, the bunny would try and break in and get him. So, 15 minutes later, the mom calls. And she asks, Oswald, what's wrong? What's going on? He whispers, there's something wrong with Dad. And so, the mom says, okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes. So when the mom gets there, She bangs on the door, and then Oswald lets her in. And when Oswald lets her in, she's like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, and Oswald goes, "Yes, I'm okay. It's Dad. That there's something wrong with Dad." And the mom goes, "No, there's not. He's laying on her bed watching TV." And so Oswald goes, "So Dad's okay?" Mom goes, "Dad's okay. I'm just worried about you. You seem to not be okay." And so apparently it comes to Oswald's realization that only he can see that it's the yellow rabbit, and that everyone else seems to think that it's his dad. So the next day he starts his first day of school, and the yellow rabbit drives him to school. With all the people passing by and the teachers out in front of the school, no one seems to know that there is a oversized rabbit driving his car. So he gets out, just says bye, and that he's going to take the bus home. So he goes into the school, has a normal day, and he meets a girl named Gabrielle. Gabrielle tells him that whenever she needs to feel brave, she reads or she thinks about Greek mythology and Greek heroes. And so he goes home, and the bunny is back in the living room, like any other normal person. And so Oswald just does his normal chores and goes in his room and doesn't close the door to raise any suspicion. He just acts normal.
Was that a racial?
What did you say? Was it a racial slur?
Was that a racial slur I heard?
Are we getting racist while I'm explaining a short story of Five Nights at Freddy's?
We should get
Are we getting
political.
racist? You won't like me when I get political about fnaf.